My name is William Ho. I'm Design Director on LittleBigPlanet Karting at United Front Games in Vancouver, BC, Canada. And LittleBigPlanet Karting is a fun, fresh, addictive karting adventure that has all of the fundamental kart racing that you know and love. Pick up and play action, awesome weapons, tight races, close battles, and it's all set in Craft World from LittleBigPlanet. Sackboy is in a 3D Craft World for the first time ever. And you're able to create custom levels in 3D, create races, create battles, create your own custom game modes like treasure hunts and score attacks in any mode you can imagine. And all of this is with Sackboy, authentically Sackboy, customized costumes, customize your ride with stickers and decorations. Everything you expect from LittleBigPlanet is in LittleBigPlanet Karting.
Now, how much consulting did you go through with Media Molecule just to make sure that everything was nailed down with a LittleBigPlanet motif in the game?
What's nice is we've been friends with the Media Molecule crew for years, right? Ever since they announced their game, we were working on our user-generated racing game. We're really tight with them. We feel like we're really kindred spirits, between the two studios, and we've collaborated for years, even before we started on this. So when it came time to start LittleBigPlanet Karting, we know that people love Sackboy, people love Craft World, people love everything about LittleBigPlanet. We really wanted to do the best job possible, and so we picked the brains, right? About the art direction, about the world, about how the way Sackboy behaves, and we really tried to understand that, and we mated that with our expertise in kart racing, making the best possible kart racing game, putting those two elements together, and that's what we have in mind.
Now, how difficult was it to regenerate like a full 3D universe that you're racing through here? I mean, like most people, when they see LittleBigPlanet, it's just usually a side-scrolling thing with 3D elements, but here, you're really driving through the LittleBigPlanet world.
Yeah, it really made sense for a karting game to be in full 3D, so we examined everything in LittleBigPlanet and made it look and feel the same, right? Like all the memories of that look and that aesthetic of Craft World that everyone knows and loves, it's translated perfectly into 3D. When you're driving through it, you don't really know the difference, actually. It just is there. It's just authentically Craft World in 3D.
Yeah, because another thing I noticed about it that a lot of LittleBigPlanet people are going to recognize, the pop-it windows and everything, being able to customize their Sackboy or Sackgirl, we're open-ended, whatever you choose. And you're also your vehicles, and it seems like the vehicles have the little handmade quality to them, like straws and little toy wheels and everything like that. How tough was it to get a good customization engine that lets you just really build upon the LittleBigPlanet world?
Yeah, we have lots of experience in user-generated content, customizing characters and karts, and it was actually fun to be able to reinterpret and imagine what would Sackboy look like, what would Sackboy wear, and what would he drive, and coming up with all the parts that anyone can customize those with was a joy to do. And then actually looking at the levels themselves and going, wow, we've made it really easy in the past to make a track in a few minutes, but how can you make an arena? How can you make, set all these things in motion and rig characters and rig obstacles and paint your own custom objects and come with your own custom rule sets and custom game modes? That was a bigger challenge. We re-examined everything in our game engine and basically retooled it all so that you have more power, like a level of power that you'd expect in LittleBigPlanet.
One thing that people always addressed in terms of Mod Nation Racers, they always thought it was a fun game and everything, but they thought the AI was a little bit too aggressive. Now with this game, you can actually not only modify your Sackboy and the car and everything, but you can also modify different options like how you race, right?
Yep. So with Mod Nation Racers, we wanted to make a really great traditional kart racing game, and millions of people have played it and enjoyed it. That community is still alive and well. With LittleBigPlanet, we really wanted to make this accessible to everyone because just about everyone knows Sackboy, right? He's more than a video game character; he's a cultural icon now. So everyone who recognizes Sackboy is going to want to pick up LittleBigPlanet Karting and get right into the action and have it be really fun to explore and fun to discover all these moments within Craft World in our levels and our races and our battles. And so we really feel like more people will be part of this. All the Mod Nation racing fans, all the LittleBigPlanet fans, anyone who's into creativity in games are going to love this game.
And there's huge multiplayer potential for this game, obviously. Along with being able to take on people through the PlayStation Network, you can also play locally by a split screen, right? Yeah. And in battle mode and in racing.
That's right. Everyone loves that living room experience, the party experience. You got 2, 3, 4 buddies around the couch, just trying to beat each other over and over again. One more race, one more battle. So we've got that. And then we've got the full PlayStation Network component, up to 8 players, up to 8 Sackboys and their Sack cards competing against each other in a level. Plus, in addition to the competitive play, we have cooperative play. So in our story mode, you can play through that entire story mode cooperatively on one PS3 or multiple PS3s.
Now, I noticed that you can do modifications to the cards and to the characters in the game. Is there anything about a level creator, or is it just strictly just dealing with like the rider? Because I know with Mod Nation Racer, one huge part of that game, building your own tracks and everything like that. I didn't know if that same aspect was here, or do you have pre-programmed worlds?
Absolutely, the level editor is so powerful. It makes races. You can make basic races and basic battles very, very quickly, just like you could before. But the depth in the level editor is exactly what you expect out of Little Big Planet. You can customize the objects, you can rig them, you can animate them, you can have them triggered by various events. If you pass by a character and have them respond, you have dynamic obstacles that change over the course of a race. You can have custom weapons, custom AI behaviors. You can make the difficulty as hard or easy as you want. Man, I can go on and on, but like basically you can make any type of race or battle or more using the level editor.
Nice. And final question here. I couldn't help but notice in one part of the trailer here, the side-scrolling thing that's happening right now. You actually have side-scrolling.
Yeah.
I don't know if these are like bonus games or anything like that. Can you go into more detail about side-scrolling or not yet?
With a level editor as powerful as it is, you can customize the cameras. And if you can customize the cameras, you can place them where you want, including side-scrolling. So if you want to make something like Little Big Planet, or if you want to make a side-scrolling racer like a drag race, or you can imagine a number of different race types that actually work well from a side-scrolling camera, you can do that, right? And we provide examples of all the possibilities using cameras, using AI, using custom objects and animating. We have examples of all the things you can do, and we hope that people take those examples and do things that we couldn't imagine.
See, I just want a custom slap fight. That's all I want.
Yeah, slap fighting is something that's really popular from Little Big Planet. It wouldn't be a Little Big Planet karting if we didn't have slapping. So, when you're roaming around a level, when you're racing, you can slap your friends, stun your enemies. It's really fun.
Well, we're looking forward to slapping you guys around online. When is the game due out?
Little Big Planet Karting is coming out sometime in 2012.
Awesome. We look forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you.